Pleasure for me to be here at Queen's University. It truly is. In fact, given my history, as we've seen, it's a pleasure for me to be anywhere. I've been invited here to speak. But I can tell you that speaking has not always been easy for me. For the first 18 years of my life, I had a terrible speech impediment. I couldn't talk. I stuttered badly. I couldn't say two clear words that made any sense to anybody else but me. And people laughed at me because of it. I felt stupid. You know, I really felt dumb. And when they laughed, the only sound they'd hear would be my fist whistling through the air. Do I hear laughter out there? My fist did my talking. Now, that stopped the laughter for a while. But it also got me into serious trouble. And it didn't solve the problem. I still couldn't talk. Being stuck in a state of silence with all that frustration was my first experience of being locked away in a prison. You see, there are prisons and there are prisons. They may look different, but they're all the same. They're all confining. They all limit your freedom. They all lock you away, grind you down, and take a terrible toll on your self-esteem. There are prisons made of brick, steel, and mortar. And then there are prisons without visible walls. Prisons of poverty, illiteracy, and racism. All too often, the people condemned to these metaphorical prisons, poverty, racism, and illiteracy, end up doing double time. That is, they wind up in the physical prisons as well. Our task as reasonable, healthy, intelligent human beings is to recognize the interconnectedness and the sameness of all these prisons, and then do something about them. Because any kind of prison is no friend of mine. It brings out the hurricane in me. So my connection to imprisonment is obvious. But less apparent is the impact that literacy, reading and writing, books and words have had on my life. There were years and years when books were my only friends. And because I was able to write my own book, The 16th Round, and because Lesra, the young man you saw in the video, was literate enough to read it, I was literally set free. Now, that's the awesome power of the written word.